Hi, good morning, everyone. It's Robin. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about your program. A lot of you are doing the 21-day fix program, or you may be doing another program such as T25 or Insanity Max 30. Whatever program you choose to do is fine, but a lot of you are going to also follow the portion control containers, or actually just the portion controls. You can find that in the files section, and if you have any questions, we can help you out with that. But if you are following the 21-day fix or the 21-day fix extreme, you have the whole program is set up to follow the portion control containers, which look like this. I'm sure you all received them in your package. You've got all of these pretty little containers and colors, right? So I want to go through a little bit of that with you so you can get on track, because we are going into our meal planning phase, and I want to make sure that you understand your program, where to start, how to start, and what the best way to set yourself up would be, especially just starting out with the whole meal planning. I myself try and keep everything as simple as possible with my meal plans. I seem to repeat a lot because number one, I don't have a lot of time to prepare stuff because I'm on the run with my 5-year-old, and I just like certain things. I don't have a huge palate. So I'm pretty picky with things. So I keep it simple. I always repeat my breakfast and lunch. I'll do my Shakeology for breakfast. My lunch is always usually a salad. And then I try and mix it up at night for dinner because, there's more than just myself having dinner. So I try and keep it a little bit exciting. And I have a ton of recipes that I'll be sharing, and so will the other coaches too in the group. And if you have other recipes that you'd like to share, by all means, we'd love to see you participate. Please participate and show us what you have, because we all like new ideas too. I also do a lot of crock pot recipes and stuff too, because like I said, I like to keep it simple, and I'm on the run a lot. So that's just what works for me. And I know we're all busy, so I will also share all of that information with you as we go through the next 60 days. So what I want to show you with your programs is, if you're doing the 21-day fix or the 21-day fix extreme, I'm sure you all have this little guide that says start here. So start here. Okay, this is going to explain a little bit about your program and what your calendar is, what workouts you should be doing on each day of the week is listed inside of here. This is the 21-day fix extreme. And also what you will need for, you will need weights, and you will need bands for the 21-day fix extreme. You will need weights only for the 21-day fix. You can use a band, but you don't have to. In this particular program, she does incorporate the band. She also tells you there's a breakdown of what all of the workouts are in here. And there's also a place for you to track, put down your weight, your measurements. So you want to track that. You definitely want to do your measurements and your weight. Don't feel that you have to send them to your coach. We won't be upset. We won't be offended. That's your thing to do. If you want to be held accountable and want to send them to one of us, that's fine. If not, not to worry about it. But please do it, because you definitely want to track your progress. You definitely want to see your results. You want to know where you started and where you finished. And it's really important. I didn't do it right away, and I regret it. I just did it on my own, and that's one of the things that I regret. So definitely do it. It's a huge transformation that takes place. You're going to be surprised. You follow this program, you follow what we give you, you are going to get results. So the next thing you have in your package is your workout DVDs. Okay, so you've got those. If you've never done these before, pop them in, review them before you start your workouts. There's a great modifier in both programs. So don't feel that you have to just jump right into your max potential and start working like a crazy person, and then the next day you can't walk for like a week or you get injured. Take your time. Take a minute to look at the program and see what is going on, see what is needed, and that is going to help you a lot, okay? So, just kind of flip through. Use your modifier when you need to. You're not being judged. You're not being held accountable to anything except just get up and do your workouts, okay? So just know that you can work as slow as you need to, work your way up. Increase your weights when you feel you want to. There's no pressure. It's all your deal. The next thing you have is your eating plan. Here's your 21-day fix and your 21-day fix extreme. They're very similar. Your containers are in here. Each container, it will tell you in the beginning. You want to start at the beginning and start to review your book. What each container is, your green containers, your veggies, your purple, your fruits, your red, everything all the way down the line. Your teaspoon is for your oils and your nut butters. So this is what you should have inside your package, okay? If you don't, and if you have any questions, please let us know. Then on page 4, you have your getting started, okay? You're going to calculate how many calories that you are going to need on a daily basis. And then you'll come over to this calorie chart, and it will tell you, I follow the 1200 to 1499 calorie bracket, so it tells me I need 3 veggie servings a day. I get 2 fruit, I get 4 protein, which is your red, I get 2 yellow, which is your carb, 1 blue, which is your healthy fats, 1 orange, your seeds or your salad dressings go in your orange, and 2 teaspoons I get, which always ends up being either coconut oil or peanut butter. That's my favorite. So you'll see here, you go across, you'll calculate it. Now, wherever you fall into this bracket, eat it. Don't skip. I know sometimes it's a lot of food. I know sometimes you feel like you may have started too late and you can't get that extra container in. Eat your containers. It's designed this way to give you the nutrition that you need and to make sure that you're eating enough to go through these workouts. Autumn will tell you, if you go onto YouTube, she tells you, you have to eat this way. She designed the program specifically for the caloric intake to match her workouts. She sat down and did this. This works. You have to eat. If you don't eat enough, you're going to plateau. If you don't eat enough, you're going to starve. Your body's going to stop burning, and you know that you're not going to move, and you're going to wonder why you're not losing weight. You're going to get frustrated. If you're breastfeeding, you want to make sure that you're eating enough at an extra 500 calories. You replace your shake, that's going to count as 1 red for your day. Okay, so whatever you choose to do, whatever meal you choose to replace, your Shakeology is going to be counted as a red. So be sure to go through this book and calculate what you're doing. Eat. Now, if you're hungry, if you feel like you're not getting enough, you can always do an extra serving of veggies. That would be your first choice. Do some veg, some steamed broccoli or something along those lines, because you don't want to add the extra sugar with the fruits or anything. So definitely go for a serving of veg if you feel that you need something extra. And you might need it because you are working a lot. So as you go through, you're going to see your food container groups. Here they are, okay? And so each page will be designated to your food container group. The first one is your green container, your veggies. Everything, the most, she's got it lined up with the best, well, how do I want to say this? It's not the best. The most nutritious vegetable first, and the same thing with your fruits, and she goes down the list. So kale is the very first, top of the list, and then she goes down your collard greens, your spinach, you know, the most green leafy veggies are at the top of the list, so which you know are packed with nutrition. So that's where she starts with that, and so it's all laid out. Very easy, very simple. Okay, so you can plan your meals for the day. Your next one is your purple, which is your fruits, and same thing. Raspberries are at the top, blueberries, blackberries. So you go through with that. Then you've got your red containers for your proteins. Lean meats, I stick with the lean as possible. I don't do eggs, so I will always replace that with something. I tend to stick with lean ground turkey, 99% fat-free, or chicken breast is what I do most. Those are the two things. Sometimes I'll do some pork tenderloin, but I always try and keep it very, very lean. And once in a great while, I'll do a little steak. So your yellow containers, again, are listed here, and those are all your starches, your carbs. Your blues are your healthy fats, your avocado, your nuts. You can have some cheese, hummus, and she lets you know how many, like you can't fill up the entire container of blue for your nuts. It would equal 12 raw almonds would equal your blue. So make sure you read all of these things, because you're overpacking your containers, okay? And then your orange is your salad dressings and your seeds. So definitely go through, and she's also got recipes in here. So as we start to go through, we're going to see, first of all, our teaspoons are our oils and our nut butter. So your coconut oil, your almond butter, your peanut butter. So take a look at that. Your free foods, you are given free foods. There's a water bar in here, which is page 25, so you can flavor up your waters, and it's counted as nothing, so it's free. And then she's got spices in here listed as well that you can cook with that are free, your garlics and your hot sauces and stuff like that. If anyone is doing E&E, your energy and endurance, that is free. So 1 scoop is free, actually, she's got in here. And that's to be done before your workout. So here, your hydration, your water bar. Okay, she's got everything listed in here for what you would want to put into your water. And she's got some fun waters in here. Your basil twist, which you would add fresh basil leaves and lemon, and your melon toner, which is ice water with honeydew melon cubes and a sprig of tarragon. So if you're a type of person that needs some sort of flavor in your water, knowing that if the water bar is free, add to it and do what you need to do to make sure you're getting in that water. And she's got a list of mixers on the side here. And this goes for both books, okay? There is the same information when it comes to this stuff in your 21-day fix. And this, I'm using the extreme right now, but she's got the same thing laid out in both books. Some of the recipes are just a little bit different. Your tea and your coffee, a lot of people ask if they could have cream in their coffee. No, the don't list is right here. No cream, no half and half, no sugar, honey, or other sweeteners, non-dairy creamers, no artificial sweeteners, no syrups such as caramel or hazelnut, and no chocolate syrup. No. What you can have is lemon or cinnamon, nutmeg, pumpkin spice. 1 tablespoon of low-fat or non-fat milk. You could use cow's milk, soy milk, hemp, almond, and stevia, pure stevia. The purest form you can find in the health food stores, the little liquid drops. You do not want Truvia or Sweet and Lows or anything like that. Those artificial sweeteners, stay far, far away from them. Chemicals, you don't need them. Your replacement containers, 2 times a week, you can replace a yellow container with something on the list. So almond milk, your results in recovery. So go through this list and see what you can have. Now, don't think it's in this book, but in your 21-day, because this is the much more strict program, the 21-day fix extreme. But if you go into your 21-day fix book, those of you that are doing it, you can replace a yellow container a couple times a week with a glass of wine. For those of you that would like to unwind and relax, it is in here. That would be one of your cheats for the week. So if you want to save, for instance, instead of mixing your 21-day fix, I'm I'm sorry, instead of mixing your Shakeology with almond milk, some of you will do that. You can save one of the containers and at the end of the week have a glass of wine. So she's got in here your replacement food containers. And she's got wine, 4 ounces of wine. So it's not, you measure it in your yellow. This is 4 ounces, okay? So that would be your glass of wine. There's also some little treats in here that you could have as well that she's got in the book. A trail mix with popcorn and some nuts. There are some no bake cookies in here and stuff like that in your recipes that you could swap out for a yellow container. So if you want to skip your almond milk in your Shakeology, save that container. Have a snack. You're going to watch a movie with your family, you know, and you want to have a little treat, definitely save it for a Friday night. You know, skip 2 yellow containers on that day and you can have it for a treat. So once you go through there, you're going to go into your recipes, okay? She's got some recipes laid out in here that are really easy, really simple, and they're good. She's got seasoning mixes in here that you can add to any of your dinners. There's an all-purpose seasoning, there's a smoky Southwest, a Mediterranean seasoning, and she will tell you where to incorporate that in some of the recipes. And then she has her recipes in here, and she tells you how many servings you're allowed and what container they equal, okay? So those of you that are following the 21-day fix, she'll also lay out in the back of the book, we'll get to that, how to incorporate your cheats. And as I said, with the extreme, there's no cheating for the 21 days. So here's your recipes that she's got for you. There's white fish and all sorts of things in here. She's also got, you know, beans, lentils. If you have beans or lentils, they'll count as 1 yellow. If you want to throw them on salads, stuff like that. That she's got her salad dressings. If you want to try those are really good. Those are found on page 56. And then we start to move in to your treats. She's got treats listed in here, your no-bake cookies and stuff that you might want. Then there's a couple of pages of those. And then she's got some Shakeology recipes and how she counts her Shakeology. They're reds, what she mixes in there. Since I started the 21-day fix, I've pretty much moved into just mixing my Shakeology with water. I always used to use almond milk. I love the almond milk, gives it a really thick consistency flavor. I'll do it once in a while, but I tend to want to save my yellow containers for other things. I like having a sweet potato, and I like having some rice. So I save my yellow containers, and I mix it only with water. I use sometimes 1/4 of a banana, and that will give it a nice consistency, a real smooth consistency. And I will also use chia seeds, so that'll kind of thicken it too. So those are things that you can play around with and see what works best for you. So she's got all of her flavors here, the peanut butter and jelly and all that yummy stuff. So if you have any questions with that, please let us know. And as you move into the very back of the book, after you go through all of your Shakeology recipes, here is your cheat. This is where she sets you up to figure out how many containers, if you're going to go out to dinner with your family and you're going to have meat lasagna, what you would need to count that as. So as you plan out your day, meat lasagna would count as 2 yellows and a red. Okay, so throughout your day, you would not have your yellows and your reds. You would save those for your dinner at night if you knew you were going out with your family. You know, sometimes you just need that comfort food, and mom is making tuna noodle casserole. That counts as 2 yellows and a red. Beef stew or chicken stew is 1 red, 1 green, and 1 orange. So go through this book and make sure you really clearly understand how to incorporate your cheats, what you're going to eat, and what you're going to swap out as you go. It's a great program, so you don't feel like you're missing out, and you're allowed to, you know, have these things. And she's also got a couple of meal plans in the back, and this is the 21-Day Fix book again. And she's got some choices for your breakfast, your snack, what she mixes for your snack in the Shakeology, what lunch would be, another snack in the afternoon, what your dinner choice is. So if you want to, start with that as a meal plan, you could do that as well. So if you have any questions, let us know, and we will, help you out. And we're going to go through all of the meal plan. Like I said, we're slowly working into that phase. So we're going to do our meal planning through the weekend and your shopping. And whenever you shop, start writing down what you want to do. Start planning out your meals for the weekend. So Sunday, if that's going to be your day to do all your cooking, you're set and ready to go, and you've got your meals planned and packed for the week. Okay, because we officially kick off on Monday. Also in your program, now the 21-Day Fix came with the 3-Day Fix. So if you choose on the 3rd week to do this 3-day quick fix, you can follow it. This is a very watered down version of what she does to get ready for her competitions, her bikini competitions, and what it is a carb depletion program. So for 3 days, you will not have any carbs or fruits. So you can follow this to a T if you want. I did this program. I don't do fish, like I said, so I swapped out my fish for either chicken or ground turkey. So she tells you what your portions are, so you follow it. And the last 3 days of the 21 days, if you want to incorporate this, you can do that. Also, in the 21-Day Fix, the last week of the program, you are given the option to do a doubles week, and she shows you in the program what to do for your fitness for the morning and afternoon to double up your program. So one day you may do cardio and then Pilates. Next day you may do your upper and plyo or something. She's got it laid out. If you choose you want to do that, you are more than welcome to do that too. It is not in the 21-Day Fix Extreme because she's increased the intensity of these workouts, and she did not want to do doubles. You're getting enough of the workout. However, you can do the Countdown to Competition program for 3 weeks if you choose to do it in the Extreme. So again, she's got her meal plan all written out, and this one is much more strict because all it is cod and steamed vegetables. And I don't do fish. Like I said, I've done the program. It worked very well with chicken and the ground turkey for me. I got great results. I lost 6 pounds. And I did it for 7 days. So here is the actual guide and what it is. So on your Monday and Tuesday, you would do your Countdown to Competition. On Wednesday, you go back into your Extreme plan, which is your normal program, which you get to incorporate your carbs and your fruits again. So, and then on Thursday and Friday, you're back into the competition plan, depleting all of your carbs. Then on Saturday, again, you get to eat your fruits and your carbs. So go through this, see if you want to do it. And there's also one other thing that if you choose to in the morning, if you want to have your Shakeology, if you want to swap out one red, you can swap it out with Shakeology, but it's only mixed with water. It's not mixed with anything else. So that's also a choice. So this is a pretty intense program. If you want to try it, go right ahead, but she does not suggest doing it more than 3 weeks. So you would work your way back into the Extreme program, but it's a great way to kickstart and get you shredded if that's what you choose to do. So if you have any questions with that, post in the group and let us know. So I think I covered everything with all of this. Go through your book, check out your recipes, check out your containers. Let us know what questions you have. As far as your Shakeology goes, you should all have your Shakeology ready. And some of you are new to Shakeology, haven't tried it yet. If you received your sample box, or your, not your sample, if you received your box of Shakeology, you'll have your little packets. In one packet, yes, one packet is one serving. So you use the whole thing when you mix it. If you have a bag, this is what it looks like. And you have one scooper in here. There's a scoop. It's a full level scoop. That's a serving. So make sure that you use that. Whatever you choose to mix it in, your NutriBullet or whatever, this is mine. It's Little Hamilton Beach. It's $14 at Walmart or Target. You know, grab it. You could take it on the road with you. It's got the little sip cover. So, you know, it's a regular to-go cup. So you could just mix and run if you need to. And you also have your shaker cups in there. So you could use those too. How I mix my Shakeology, I use 10 ounces, maybe a little more of water. I always do. I use my full scoop of vanilla. I'm on my vanilla kick right now. I add a quarter piece of a banana sometimes, or a quarter cup of blueberries or something. I use PB2, which is powdered peanut butter. It's just, all it is pressed peanuts and no oil or fat in there. So I use a teaspoon of that and a teaspoon of my chia seeds, and I'm good to go with a bunch of ice. So if you have any questions with mixing your Shakeology, please let us know, and we'll let you, we will upload a bunch of recipes too. Some of our favorite recipes. I know Girl Scout cookies are kicking around right now. We've got some great recipes that go along with your Shakeology to, you know, get rid of those cravings for the sweets. And the Shakeology bar recipes that are listed in your book are really awesome, so give them a try. And those are really good for you too. So any questions, please let us know. We're super excited to have you here in our Get Fit and Keep Fit in Your 40s group. If you're not 40 yet, that's okay. You don't have to be, because whatever you're doing now is just going to set you up for success later, right? And if you are 40 or beyond, good for you, and we're so excited to have you here. And we just want to get healthy on the inside, out. You know, anything else is an extra bonus. You know, you get that ripped, hard six-pack, you know, awesome for you. It can be done. So if that's what you want to do, go for it. We just want you to be heart healthy and happy. And so just rock this group, check in, have a great time, and whatever you need, we're all here for you. And we'll see you, you know, later on this afternoon. Okay? Have a great day, guys.